I'd like to remind the general public of the Emancipation Day celebrations coming up. This is our 5th year celebrating Emancipation Day on St. Martin. It is a public holiday, and it was established by the Parliament of St. Martin since becoming a country within the kingdom. It is a day to promote cultural resilience of overcoming all odds under the worst circumstances. We will be doing this year under the theme, Remember When, and I would like to cordially invite one and all to come out and enjoy the celebrations. They will begin from June 30th with the reenactment of the Freedom Run, which will be hosted by the NIA. And for more details on this, you can stay tuned. We will be sending out also written press releases and posting the schedule of events. But of course, we will have the ecumenical services in the morning, as well as a cultural manifestation in the afternoon at the Emilio Wilson Estate. So I do look forward to all of us coming out and taking part in this 5th celebration of freedom from slavery, Emancipation Day, right here on St. Martin.
Hey, good morning. This is Sean Green, the founder of Battle of the Fittest. I'm here with my board member, Cutting Warner, and the French and Dutch St. Martin team. This is Jose, new member for the St. Martin team. This is Boo, our old veteran for the St. Martin team, and last year's MVP champ, Dede. And you, what's his name? Oscar. He also played with the French St. Martin team. This morning we want to do a little trash talk, a little hype to the tournament, and Dede wants to let everybody to know that he will be defending his championship, and Jose and Boo decide that they're going to take it over. So we want to let everybody to know that it's going to be a good showdown, and I want to introduce this guy first.
I just let it come and play ball. I'm not a trash talker.
This is your first year, right?
My second year, because last year.
Okay, good. Are you ready for this year?
Ready. Getting ready now.
That's good.
Well, I got a lot of work to say. I know as a champ, everybody coming at me, but to let everybody know, first I got to tell you thanks for the organize this tournament to show, take it back to the next level where I know years ago when basketball was basketball in St. Martin. When I tell them they're using basketball, they say, nah, nowadays, not at least now they could see the different basketball we got from now go on. So I'm ready to defeat my champion again. I'm ready, back in it, and you know the best team is gonna win, the best discipline is gonna win, and that's how we win. That's how we win last year. And I hear Boo and Jose say they coming for me. That's like something like it. I know how it's gonna happen. And I hear Toto Lyon in the mug that I make stop play. They stop in 3 minutes and something in the fourth quarter, down 20-some point. Come on, guys, the champ is back. Always and better than how it was last year. So I hope a lot of people come out and support this tournament. And it's up the whole the tournament, guys. Keep up the good work. We're gonna show you. We're gonna behind you. We're gonna represent for you. It doesn't matter French or Dutch, but we're one island. The French boys is there.
Practicing is the first thing. You know, I never seen them before because, like he said, it's my first time playing in a big tournament like this, and it's not gonna be easy. But with the guys I have and the experience with the coaches, it's going to be easier for me. Because at the end of the day, you just don't walk on a court and expect to make a jump shot today or do anything good like that. Practice is the first thing. So at the end of the day now, like French side is talking a lot because they win. We have to give them the props. That don't mean they're going to win again. Understand? You have to give them the props what they do last year, but that's 2 different years. And I didn't play with the team last year, so I couldn't talk for last year. But I'm playing with a veteran here, Mr. Boo himself. So I feel confident, when I mean overconfident also. So I'm not worried at all. You understand? Them things that coming from away is not going to be easy. So we just practice and practice make perfect. So we should be ready by July the 18th to the 24th. Make sure be there. Don't miss it.
Boo, no more shot. No more shot no more.
Wow. Boo, anything to say?
Boo, ain't got no more shots. Don't come Boo. You
Yeah,
no more shots.
like how you said, Boo have no more shot, but I got 3 best players on my team who gonna light him up. You know what I'm saying? He think he coming easy, but we coming harder. Like I will tell you, at the veteran on the team, or I see goals, and the man are ready like Freddy. You understand? So whatever the friends I got for me,
We got to
There's
double.
no fear. I got double that trouble.
Double.
And I got my long time amigo who just come back from retirement, Bino Warner. He's gonna step up the game.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands, even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
I'm pleased to report that a couple of days ago, I met the Chief Prosecutor, Mr. Tom Mann, and in a discussion with him referring to the fact that I had said that we need to reach this goal either by dialogue and evolution, if not revolution, that he reported to me that the prosecution department has a program in place and right now has someone that has been identified who they are putting through a training process with the aim for that person to become a local prosecutor on St. Martin. I was very pleased to hear that. Not only is it a program aimed at this person alone, but it's going to be an ongoing program, he shared with me, that will, in a couple of years, guarantee that there is a local face as far as the prosecution department is concerned. And I applaud the prosecution department in embarking on this program, and I look forward to other institutions, including the court, as well as our main hotels, in following the same path. These things are not going to fall out of the sky. You have to put a plan in place. You have to identify people. And with the plan and the training, you aim at having those faces in those positions in X number of years.
My name is Siobhan Peterson. I'm the new Marketing and Admissions Specialist for the University of St. Martin. And this weekend, as you said, we will be having our graduation. It will be the 22nd commencement from the University of St. Martin. And we're expecting 33 graduates this year. So we're quite excited for our event this upcoming Saturday.
From my understanding, that also too, that you're going to house some guests that will be coming from abroad to attend to the graduation. Who are they?
Yes, we have lots of guests. I mean, besides family members from our graduates, we'll be having our representatives from the University of the Virgin Islands join us, as well as our partnering university, the University of Curacao, representatives who will also be joining us on Saturday.
So that means we're going to have a pack.
Oh, yes. I'm excited and I'm expecting it to be filled. We're looking for about 500 guests on the evening who will also be greeted by our friendly staff here at the university.
Oh my, what an inventory list, and so unnecessary. But wait, your home contents are all insured by Be Sure. That means that you determine the amount you want to insure. No inventory list, no hassle.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah!
Here we go. This is freedom, this is life. Happiness is all I'm seeking. Carpe diem, I'm seizing every day, not just the weekend. Here's to all the good times that have come to last. Here's to living in the now.
When you can afford what you crave, life just gets so good. KFC, so good for everyone.
These are the doors that never close. These are the hands that make a difference. These are the walls that could tell countless stories of helping and healing, of storms weathered, of change and growth, of a place where life begins, where hearts are mended, and where hope grows stronger. For more than a quarter of a century, the physicians, medical professionals, and staff of St. Martin Medical Center have combined advanced medical technology and compassionate care to bring a world of medicine to our friends, neighbors, and visitors to the island of St. Martin we all call home. As proud as we are of what we have accomplished, we believe there is still much work to do to continue a proud tradition of providing everyone in our community with the latest technology, the best medicine, and the most exceptional care. St. Martin Medical Center, celebrating 25 years of serving, caring, healing.
Deeply that the Dutch Central Bank chose to include in their annual report of last year that they have doubt about the integrity and effectiveness of the supervision of the Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin. And as we all know, spreading those unfounded rumors can have a panic reaction with all the consequences it may have for the financial stability of our jurisdiction. The question that comes to my mind is then, why have they done that? And what's the reason that also those publications now appeared in the Financial Daily? I can tell you that since we have intervened in the bank in Curaçao, the Gyro Bank, and the controversies within the supervisory board of the central bank, we've seen an increase in those attacks and attacks on the bank, and with the implication also for at least the perception that the Dutch central bank has about the effectiveness and integrity of the supervision of the central bank. With regard to our intervention at Giro Bank, I can say the following. When we have received signal that the situation at the Gyro Bank may not be consistent or in compliance with the rules and regulations of the central bank, we have issued certain instructions to the Gyro Bank in order to bring about compliance and make sure that it continues to operate in a prudent way. Despite the instructions that we have issued, the Gyro Bank violated those instructions, reason why we approached the court for the first instance to ask the court then to apply the emergency arrangement on Gyro. What it means is that once the court, the first instance, declared the emergency arrangement as applicable to a bank, the central bank then will assume the responsibility for the management of the institution in question, in this case being the Gyro. When we started with our investigation, based on the authorities that the court allocated to us, we have come across the various issues that can be classified as irregularities. We have seen cases where a large group in our society were given loans where they didn't need to pay back. We have also encountered a lot of those irregularities that can be construed as possible criminal act. As a consequence, we then approach the public prosecutor in order to report then those criminal, at least those activities that can be classified as criminal act. Once we started to those investigations, the result of the investigations which could have been classified as criminal act and reported them to the public prosecutor, the threats began to be sent in the direction of the central bank and my person. The former management of the Gyro Bank and also one of the shareholders then threatened to start with a campaign against my person if we do not stop the investigation in the Gyro Bank, and if we do not stop that and also the reporting them to the public prosecutor, then they will start then with the international campaign, try to then damage my reputation, with the consequence that it will undermine the confidence that one should have in the central bank, and also with the consequence it may have then for the jurisdiction.
been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
One,
2,
3,
4. This is how common it is to develop a mental illness. 1 out of every 4.
4,
4.
4. But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2.
3.
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
As minister, I led a delegation that included Mr. Case Clarenbake, director of the Medical Center, Mr. Hank Dezieu, he's from Corporate Finance from KPMG, Mr. Perry Heerlings, who's director of the Cabinet for the Ministry Plenipotentiary, and we met with Minister Plasterk, who's Minister of Interior and Kingdom Relations, along with his director, Erwin Arkenbout, and Mr. Rob Sardeman, who's project leader from the Ministry for Health, Wellness, and Sports. So previously, when Minister Plasterk was here, comments were made in the media that based on a solid business plan for a new hospital, together with the approval of the CFT, that the Netherlands would be willing to consider financing the new hospital as well as offering technical assistance to the process if required. So we thought it would be prudent. In this process, we've just completed the business plan. This is about 2 weeks ago. So we presented an updated business plan to the minister and updated him as well on the process in terms of how that business plan was generated. And that starts with the tripartite, which actually began in 2015, so before my time, and we've continued that work of building consensus in terms of what a new hospital should look like. And so we've made that case to the minister in terms of really trying to bring across that the hospital is a very practical hospital. It's been designed inclusively, meaning that together with all of our partners, meaning family physicians, specialists, SZV, government, of course, and all other relevant stakeholders, the hospital, of course, SMMC included. So together, with the help of consultants, We've designed the terms of reference, which have laid out what the scope of the new hospital would look like. And I dare say I think it's a very practical, a very pragmatic design. It is not a over-the-top and therefore overly expensive design. The other thing we've done, of course, is to take a look at partnerships. One of the points that the Netherlands is particularly concerned about is there's a number of new medical institutions being built in the Caribbean, Curacao, for example, and what is the level of cooperation going to be between the different hospitals. And as I've mentioned previously, we're working on a cooperation agreement with the French side as well. I think we share a small island, and synchronizing and coordinating development of healthcare services is only logical. And so that was an important part of the process in terms of deciding what the new hospital would eventually look like. So we made this presentation to the minister, and I think the reactions to it were very positive. They were impressed with the open process as well, the tendering process, as well as the way the terms of reference were developed. And we explained, I explained, that one of the goals of the tripartite was to ensure that the integrity of the new hospital would be immune, or let's say resilient, to the winds of political change. It's our belief that the people of St. Martin need a quality hospital, that if our goal is to deliver quality health care that's affordable close to home, we need to ensure that the project is immune to political change. And so we've tried to do things in as open and transparent and inclusive a manner as possible. So, for example, when we were asked for example, a copy of the terms of reference, we had no problem to share it because we're open in the process.